Oh, hey there. Sorry, I didn't see you. Welcome to Electronics and Engineering. I'm Mr. Melvin. I'm the instructor. Let me give you a brief description of the class. So what we're doing is we're preparing students for a career as automated manufacturing technicians. So we're going to be going over a couple of things like electronics, electrical, hydraulics, and pneumatic systems. Now, primarily, we're going to focus on the electronics and the electrical side of things, just simply because there's a wider range of opportunities for that industry. Uh, Things like avionics and the aviation field, for instance. So from there, you can actually take this information, and if you find it something that you enjoy, you can take it and move on to an electronics engineering degree. So hydraulics and pneumatics, they have their places, but the scope and the range of opportunities outside of the schools are kind of limited. So, but anyway, let me show you. I got some stuff set up over here on the demonstration board. Give you a brief kind of summary of the kind of things you're going to be learning here in class. Let me get this fired up for you. So here in a second, what you're going to see on the board are some of the things that you're going to learn here in class. Okay, so I have three different meters set up. This one here is actually reading our circuit amperage. And this one here, I can take these probes right here, and I can actually go across this circuit and measure things like resistance, and I can measure voltage and things like that. We also have this meter over here, which has given us our actual source voltage. Now, 5.2, 5.3 volts, as you're seeing there, that's about the same amount of voltage that you get coming out of your phone charger or something like that, okay? Very standard voltage. So also here on the board, what I have is a LED. I got a couple of potentiometers, some capacitors, a switch. Over here, we have a circuit breaker, which is a circuit protection device, and of course, wires and other things too. So give me a little bit of an idea here. So what these potentiometers will do is they'll actually vary the resistance going to the individual components. So if I take this one right here and start to turn it down, start to reduce the resistance going to that light, here in a second, you'll slowly start to see a red light come from that LED. There you go. So what I'm doing is as I'm reducing the resistance, I'm increasing the voltage that's going to this light. See there? And the more that I turn that, the brighter that light's going to get, the more voltage that I'm giving it. Now, the cool thing about the LED that I actually have here on this board is that it's an RGB LED. So with this LED, not only does it have red light that gets emitted from it, but it also emits a green and a blue light as well. So if I take this one and start to turn it down, you start to see a green light. There you go. See? And then same thing with this one here. As I turn it down, you'll start to see a blue light. Now the cool thing about an RGB LED is, and using with potentiometers, is if I start to turn up the red light, you'll notice that they'll start to blend together and create kind of a purple color. See there? Pretty cool, right? Now, also, I got my resistors here. Those are limiting the overall voltage that are going to the light, so I don't send too much voltage to it and ultimately damage it. Now, also, you see the capacitors that I got here, these guys right here, okay? What I can do with that, by pushing this button, I'm actually charging them up. Now, this is creating kind of a secondary storage bank or kind of onboard batteries, if you will. So if I take this and I charge those up for a second, I'm going to go ahead and turn this blue light down and turn this red light up here. All right. So, and I'm going to turn power off to the board. All right. Now, if I push this button, pay very close attention here because you're going to see a flash. You ready? Here it comes. Oh, did you see it? Hold on. Let's see if I can't do that again. All right. Charge that up for you. All right. Turn off the power and, oh, did you see it? Well, that's all right. You see it in class. So if it interests you, come on, and we'll learn all this stuff together. How's that sound? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you.